Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday 6th of September 2021. Let's take a look at the Forex calendar to see what is going on at the beginning of the trading week. What do we have here is a very poor event calendar. As you can see, most of the news had been released already. We got the news from the New Zealand, as you can see here, but they didn't have much impact on the market. We have a factory orders from Germany. They increased from they were better than expected, 3.4% versus minus 0.9, but they were worse than last time, 4.6%. 10:30 there is scheduled construction PMI from the UK, so this will be the event of the day. And at the 10:30 from the Eurozone is scheduled for release a Centix investor confidence. So that's about the Monday news calendar. Please remember, last Friday NFP payrolls from US were way worse than expected, and market might be positioning itself to trade this data for the whole week. So let's start our analysis with the New Zealand dollar. So what's happened here? As you can see, we are trading inside of this channel. We have the upper channel line somewhere, or some people might call it a trend line, and just recently we hit this trend line. The upper shadow tells us that this breakout has been rejected so far. Today we are going slightly down towards the 7,113 7,097 pips level. So those two levels will now act as a technical support, which is why we're gonna keep them green, so there is no mistakes. This is the technical support now. So what should happen here? If the bulls are strong, and as you can see, judging by the momentum, the bullish camp is strong. Momentum is at the level of 65 points. What should happen here is a test of this support zone here, and then of course a breakout higher towards the level of 7,250. This is the next target for the bulls, and the other one is 7,313, which is the high from the 26th of May 2021. If this level is, however, violated, and we will go lower, then let me just take some arrow here. Then of course there is a chance that the bearish scenario will lead us towards 6,972, 6,941 zone. This is the other support zone. It's kind of interesting as well to keep an eye on this zone, because it looks strong, it looks very solid. It's been tested already, so maybe this zone will be the next one to test after the breakout. However, please remember, so far outlook is bullish. We should see a pullback, a correction, and then bounce towards 7,250. So that's the New Zealand dollar. What is going on the British pound? Because we gotta have some data from the British economy. As you can see here on the daily time frame chart, let me just move this old trend line here, because we won't kind of need it anymore. So as you can see here, we have a very interesting situation. That's the last high from the beginning of the June. This is the first touch of this line. Okay, we go lower, and then we have a breakout. Okay, so we have a nice breakout with a high at 1.3891. So we are heading towards 1.9 territory, and maybe even towards the highs of the July 2021, 1.3977, 1.3955. This is the zone, which is not yet on the chart, but the key zone of course remains 1.40, 1.4017. So this is the key. supply zone. This looks very good. This looks very very bullish to me, because we break above this. We broke above this trend line. That's the first thing. The second thing is we broke above the level of 50, which is the neutral level, of course, for this market in terms of the momentum. So right now the momentum is at the level of 55. It's kind of a strong. It's positive. It's definitely positive. And if we continue to move higher, of course, the level of 1.4 is in reach. However, we cannot break back under the trend line, because most of the players, most of the traders, most of the investors will see this kind of a movement as a false breakout, which is bearish, and they might join the crowd. They might join the market and trigger the sell orders, because they will see it as a of course selling opportunity, because of the false breakout to the upside. So those levels here that I'm marking with the green horizontal lines are of course the support levels right now, but there is one more level here which is not. There you go. This is, I think we might put it here. This is kind of an interesting support, 1.3792. So what might happen here is kind of a not this one. I will take the arrow again. What might happen here is maybe some kind of an inside bar. If not, then we can pull back towards this level, and then we bounce higher again. Most of the people will join. And then of course 1.4 level is in the reach. But if we break below 1.3792, if we break back below this yellow or orange trend line, and we close daily candle, at least daily candle below this level and below the trend line, then of course this will be considered bearish. This will be considered bearish, and plenty of people might join. So please keep an eye on this kind of market behavior. The current technical resistance is 1.3892 on the British pound. There is one more thing I would like to show you on cryptocurrencies, and this is Bitcoin. The Bitcoin, as we expected, Bitcoin just broke above 50,000 again. Last high was made 51,939. So we are going higher, despite the fact that this, as you can see, this momentum had been decreasing, but was still inside of the positive zone, right? So as we expected, maybe there wasn't any hit of the level of 50 because that was the neutral level, but definitely the momentum is picking up. So we should see higher levels on the Bitcoin soon. And what we got here for the Bitcoin, well, the next target, and please keep an eye on this target, because that's a very violent market, and we might see it very soon. 59,528, which is the high of the wave B from the beginning of the May, and we might hit this level very soon. So that's the open space for the Bitcoin. What is going on the Ethereum? That's very interesting as well, because we have hit the level of 4,000. We have briefly smashed it with the high at 4,024, but recently, just as we expected, just followed the arrows. We broke all of the technical resistance levels, all of this Fibonacci retracements, and right now we are trading just below the level of 4,000. The next target 4,202 and 4,344. Those are still in reach for the bulls of the Ethereum. So that's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I see you guys next time. Bye bye.